All right, guys, John and John here, and we got a reveal, and it's actually my turn for a change, so that's good to know.
This is your first reveal you've had in a while. Are you nervous at all?
A little bit, yes, very nervous. Because it takes 3 months to get the cards, and you start second guessing yourself, and you're like, man, what did I send? I don't even know what I sent. And then did I pre-grade them? Am I gonna lose my butt on these? And then Cody's like, John, you grade really hard. You're gonna be fine, don't worry about it.
I mean, you are probably the pickiest grader out of all of us, so, you know.
Which is good and bad, because there's a lot of cards that I sell raw that probably could have gone and got jammed.
Yeah, because sometimes we like to risk it, you know, it's on the edge of a 9-10, and then you end up getting a 10, you never know. Now, these are a little bit different though, John.
Yep.
These are all crackers, which means that they were pre-graded by another grader. He cracked it with some tile cutters and then resubmitted it to PSA.
And the reason I did that is I was getting really bummed out on buying raw cards. I would buy 30 raw cards to get like 2 or 3 that would grade. So I was like, let me just buy some cheap, find a good deal, get them pre-graded already, switch them over, and just make the 20, 30, 40 bucks, whatever it is.
Yep. So this, and unfortunately you don't have the labels with you, but this was an SGC 10. So this is the Bowers Green Prismatic. And you pre-graded a 10 and it got a 9. 9, so
that's not a good start.
Not a good start. So that one bumped down from an SGC 10 to a 9. You had pre-graded that one a 10. So that's, I don't know what they found, but apparently they found something.
And I didn't really look them over. I looked over a few of them. I just assumed that if they're a 10, they should be. One card I'm concerned about, I'm saving it for the last one because it's the one that's really gonna make or break if I make money. But for the most part, once you crack them, you pretty much gotta send them.
Yep, so this is gonna be a Topps Chrome from the 2000, oh wait, no, this is Mike Evans, my bad. So it's still a Topps Chrome, but this is from the 2014 set. So this is a rookie card. This was originally a CGC 10. CGC 10, you have $53 into this.
And?
Gem Mint 10, let's go, John. So that one is actually a pretty big come up. You have a huge range on here, so it's somewhere between $89 and $195.
One of them had a weird amount. Yeah, one of them had a weird, it sold for $195, and I was like, that's kind of random, I'll put it on there, but most of them were going for 90 to 100 bucks.
Yeah, so you're gonna probably double your money on that, which is great. You need that, that kind of helps cover the last card that came back a 9.
There's a guy on, it wasn't Comp C, it was one of them. He was selling like 20 or 30 of them, and I was trying to get them all. So I kind of overbid on a couple of them, just thinking I might be able to get more cards, save on shipping, and then get them graded.
All right, so this is going to be the Tom Brady 2005 Topps Chrome. This was an SGC 10 originally. You pre-graded this a 10.
Yeah, it looked really good. Centering and everything is sweet.
And we got Gem Mint 10. Let's go, John. All right, so you got $51 into the card. I assume that includes grading fees. The last card sold for 130 bucks, so easily doubling your money even after eBay fees on that one.
Correct.
All right, what you got here?
Aaron Rodgers, this is Upper Deck. He just went off and beat his old team this weekend, so he was really fired up about it.
His last old team, not the Packers, he beat the Jets. So this was a CGC 10 as well. You got about $64 into it. Now he's a for sure Hall of Famer. It is hard to get his rookie cards that are gradable, but you pre-graded this a 10. Obviously CGC thought this was a 10, and we got a mint 9.
I was concerned about that one. I don't remember what I saw on it, but like you said, they're hard to get them to grade up.
So unfortunately, you're gonna lose a little bit of money. A PSA 9 is about 45 bucks. You had 64 into it, so you'll probably lose 25 bucks or so on that one.
And going with the pre-graded cards, you're gonna spend more than raw cards.
Unfortunately, yeah. All right, you got another Mike Evans. This is gonna be his Topps Finest. This was a CGC 10. You have $37 into it, and it was pre-graded at 10 as well.
It looked really good.
And we got a Gem Mint 10, there we go.
Nice, get back
on track. So that one, you're doubling your money as well. PSA 10 recently sold for 70 bucks. So, you know, roughly 20 to 25 bucks profit on that one.
He's got a chance this year to break Jerry Rice's record and be the
most consecutive seasons
11 seasons though.
With 1,000 yards. All right, so this is Brock Bowers, as you can see right there. This is gonna be his red-green preview. You have 57 into this, not much profit, so you really need this one to gem out, but you had it pre-graded at 10.
And the centering looks a little bit concerning.
But it got a Gem Mint 10, doesn't matter.
Nice.
Centering is just a
Can
facade.
you see them that quick?
Yeah.
Before I get my hand off, you're like already ready.
What are
to
you
go.
looking? Are you looking at the camera? Or
Yeah,
Okay.
the camera,
That
just
could
to
be
make
why.
sure I
I'm
keep
looking at real life.
And
over
I
here.
can't see real good in the camera, so it's throwing me off a little bit.
So that card sells for about $66. Like I said, you really needed that one to gym out to make a couple bucks on it. Not a huge profit, but profit nonetheless.
Yeah.
All right, you got Dalton Kincaid on this one. This is going to be his silver prism variation.
Card.
I want to say that these come out of the hangers that you can get from Prism. You paid $32 for this. It was a CGC 10. You pre-graded it 10.
Yeah, I got it for $10 in the grading fee, so it was really cheap. So I thought, let me send it. I really like the guy.
And it got a gym in 10. Let's go.
Very nice.
There it is, John. So unfortunately, that only sells for $35. So you're probably breaking even at a 10. But who knows? He could have a really good year. The Bills look fantastic this year.
Yeah, they do look good. I went to sleep during the game. I missed the end. And when I woke up the next day, I was like, what? And these pre-grades were like a week ago or so when the grades were going to pop to get our stuff ready. So we just had our first week. So cards usually right before season, first, second week sell for the most, and they start to go down. So who knows as he goes throughout the year if there'll be any more hype, maybe at the playoff time.
All right, you got Bo Nix here. This is going to be the base Prism, and as we all know, 2024 Prism was rough, but this was an SGC 10 already. You pre-graded it a 10, and it got a 10, John. There you go.
Has to get a 10 to make any money, especially base card.
Especially after his game one was a little bit rough, but you had 51 into it. PSA 10 sells for 60, so you're looking at a couple bucks profit after you sell it.
Sophomore slump, maybe?
I hope not. I drafted him in one of my leagues.
Oh, well, you got 18 leagues, so.
I have 3 leagues for the record, but anyway, we have a Malik Nabers. This is gonna be his variation Prism as well. This was an SGC 10. You pre-graded it a 10. You had 74 into it. You really need this one to gym out.
Has to gym.
And it did. It gymmed out. Thank goodness. All right, so that's a $90 card. You're probably gonna make, again, just a couple bucks on that. But it was a really good test because we were able to see what crossed over. But we're not done yet, John.
This is the one I need to gym.
So this is a Bryce Young Silver Prism. This was an SGC 10.
Look at the centering. Tell me what you think. When I cracked it, the centering, I was like, oh, that was before.
No, the centering looks pretty good to me. Did you say they switched my card on me? No. The centering looks pretty good.
No, before when they used to do 45, 50, and
I think that's still 45.
They're thinking. So it concerned me, and I was like, 9, 10. This card has to gym in.
You really need this one to gym because you have 146 into it, and a 10 goes for about 215. And it gymmed out. There we go, John. That is the one that you wanted to end on. How do you feel about this?
Very nice. That's good. Again, I did it because I didn't want to have to get raw cards and keep having to sell them and go over, so you pay more.
Yeah.
So profits aren't the same as when you buy a raw card and you send it off to get graded, but you get better review. So,
and just to recap this, it looks like you really only had cards from 2 different companies. So you had SGC and CGC. All of them were 10s. You had 8 out of the 10 come back a 10. So 2 of them bumped down, 8 of them stayed the same and crossed over correctly. Fortunately, your bigger dollar cards crossed over. The older Aaron Rodgers, which is 20 years old now, didn't, and for whatever reason, they didn't like the Brock Bowers prismatic there. But how do you feel overall?
Feel good. I'm not going to lose money, so that's all.
That's the goal. We didn't lose money.
Yeah. And I'm in no hurry to sell. So if they don't sell this year, you guys know that I'll hold them and just have inventory for later until they go up.
You got to be careful with rookies like Bryce Young and other ones that you're not really sure about, because he could tank this year and his values could also tank.
And he already had a terrible first game and his cards have already gone down like $30. So
we'll see you guys next time.
Appreciate you guys.